It's late at night in Raywood, Texas. Is getting a data center. You know, most of these hillbillies out here, most of these hillbillies don't even know what a data center is. But like, let me tell you, man, they're gonna track all our information, folks. They're gonna track us down, our internet activity, everything. Over here in Liberty, Texas. This is the biggest data center in Texas. Coming down over here to Liberty, where they got. And we're all gonna be tracked like Minority Report. And over here, I'm gonna go look at the data center where they got it. They got plans. But like, I already knew this was coming, folks. I already knew because, I had some stuff happening with my internet activity. When they do the stuff with the data center, and all the apps that get information, it works like a chain. Like a chain where they get all your information and they violate your privacy. So everybody's gonna look at their cell phones the moment that's built. Everybody's gonna look at their cell phones and they'll be like, what the fuck is going on here? It's like we're being watched. But right now they're not gonna do it, but they're gonna do it. They're gonna track everybody. Everybody's gonna lose their privacy here in Liberty, Texas. And there's gonna be pollution in the skies, and robots are gonna come out. AI is gonna come out and take over everything, all the machines. And then let me tell you, man. And then we're gonna see like a bunch of people getting kicked out of Facebook because they're gonna start spying on your Facebook account, folks. Using these data centers. I'm telling you, Minority Report's already here. We're under surveillance. And they're gonna build the biggest data center in Texas here pretty soon. And it's all over the newspaper. You know what they said? They went to the New York Post and said this. They said they were gonna build the data center. They told the politicians and they agreed. And instead of going with the local newspaper just barely caught on to it. They didn't want to even tell the local newspaper what was going on. Because they don't want the locals to know that they're going to build a data center. And that's going to pollute everything. The skies are going to turn green and purple. And you're going to have like robots. You're going to have nerds coming out here doing experiments with their robots. And Uncle Joe, all these inbreds out here are gonna meet the Illuminati inbreds and they're gonna fight to the death. And don't even tell me, man, those nerds, let me tell you, man, the nerds out here, they think they're smart, but they're not smart, man. I met smart people. Because I left the town a while back. I left the town and I went to other places. If they really want to see smart people, man, You know, the nerds here are gonna see the nerds making robots, like the real nerds making robots with the AI, the data center, and that's gonna piss them off, and they're gonna be like, "But I know how to do my multiplication. I'm the best at UIL. I'm the honor student." Man, the real nerds are gonna come over here and be playing with the data center and making robots, and then then the parents at the schools are gonna get pissed off and gonna be like, "We must destroy the data center before it destroys our community." And you know, they did go to the New York Post first. You know, they went to the New York Post instead of going to the local Gazette or the Vindicator. Vindicator barely found out about it. They didn't want nobody in Liberty, Texas to know what was going on. They didn't want no one. And the politicians, they didn't want to tell nobody about what was going on. They're saying it's an accident. That's how they're phrasing it in the newspapers out here. They say it's an accident that we had allowed a 700 acres for a data center. That's an accident, folks. Do they think we're stupid? Man, they must think that we have inbred ourselves here in Liberty, Texas, to the point that we're just stupid. Man, I'm telling you, the nerds are gonna get mad over here in Liberty, Texas. They're gonna realize there's nerds making robots, creating AI. I'm telling you, I live in Liberty, Texas, and these nerds, they came after me, and I was like, "What the fuck, man? I thought we were cool, man. Thought you liked politics." No, man. You know, we over here, we're nerds, and we just want to be amongst the other nerds, not you, man. I don't know nothing about Donald Trump. We don't like Donald Trump. We don't even watch politics over here. You know, we're over here doing multiplication tables, you know, and you're over here playing with the AI, and you're doing all this stuff for the government. You're creating simulations. We gotta end that, boy. Yeah, boy. We gotta end that data center, boy. You know that Mark Zuckerberg has no idea what kind of people are out here. And Elon Musk has no idea what kind of people are out here. And these billionaires, they're all looking at Liberty County, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, they're gonna build the biggest data center in the entire state out here." And they have no idea that the nerds are not on their side. You know how Mark Zuckerberg thinks that they're nerds here in Liberty, Texas are gonna be like, "Yeah, let's build a data center. AI, man." No. The nerds we got over here, they don't want AI. They don't even trust technology. They don't even know about surveillance. When surveillance is happening to the nerds out here, they don't even know what's going on. I know. But like, you know, it's gonna be the biggest data center, man. I'm telling you. It's gonna pollute the sky. You're gonna see people building robots, and they're gonna get pissed off over here. They'll be like, "That boy's building a robot out there. He's up to something. Something weird going on here in this town. We gotta fix this. Gotta fix this, boy. Don't be building no damn robot out here, boy."